Pizza Party's mini rework seems to be disliked by a lot of people in the community. And I wanted to quickly point out the problems that hopefully will get fixed in order to make this game mode better. The main and only problem, in my opinion, with current Pizza Party is its difficulty. It's supposed to be harder than Fallen, but right now it ends up being harder than hardcore mode itself. While I don't mind difficult game modes, Pizza Party being the hardest in the game just does not feel right. Not to mention, they made Lost Souls impossible without nukes or Molten Monster. That is not okay. Now, what actually makes this game mode difficult? For once, the new ecosystem. It just sucks. I won't go into detail on how this ecosystem works. If you want to know, go watch this video by Red. It's pretty well made and goes into great detail. But if you want the short version, the new ecosystem is really punishing and feels pretty unrewarding. Not to mention, the amount of cash you get with this new ecosystem is extremely low. You will barely max out towers in solo games even with a farm or golden cowboy. The thing that also adds up to the difficulty are enemies itself. New enemies with this current rework are super fast, super tanky. Despite the map being super short, the enemies are extremely fast. You'd think that using towers, such as Freezer or Electroshock, would be the play here, but no. A lot of enemies are not only tanky, super fast, they also have tons of modifiers. And a lot of enemies have no stun, no freeze, making stalling towers essentially useless. Go into current Pizza Party and count how many different enemies have no stun, no freeze. It's actually insane how many enemies have those modifiers. However, the biggest letdown for me personally, and main reason why I dislike this rework, is how the game mode, while now having so many new different enemies with so many different modifiers, does not differ from current game's meta of cliff and unstunnable map long range towers. I would go as far as to say that meta is the most present in this game mode. Using towers such as Mortar, Ranger, Pursuit or even Gatling Gun was the optimal way to play for most of the game modes. For Pizza Party though, it seems like a requirement. If you don't use those towers, anything else will heavily underperform due to map's layout and the enemies themselves. This rework has a lot of potential to be good given the use of enemies from previous events, but its difficulty needs to be toned down by a long shot. Anyways, that's pretty much about it. This game mode should definitely be nerfed and I don't blame people complaining about it. Like, it is actually way too difficult for its own good. Anyways, see ya.